Well, thanks for having us, Terry. And it's extremely important. You know, a lot of times we think about All-Star Weekend and the parties and the glitz and the glamour, and certainly being around NBA legends gets you all pumped up. But the reality is, especially in our community, the African American community, there are healthcare disparities
Right.
in the sense that what people die from, you know, black people get sick, die quicker than whites, and even some other minorities. And the fact is, prevention is important. So instead of waiting until something happens to bring awareness to a condition like sickle cell anemia, which predominantly affects black people and also Europeans, can be treated with bone marrow transplants, or leukemias and lymphomas and blood disorders that are treatable, but you have to be in the pool, so to speak, or to make it a basketball analogy, to almost be like, you know, being drafted to get a better outcome. So the swab, if you care, means even if you're not sick, to swab and get yourself as part of the donor pool, because, for example, 70% of the donor pool is white, only 7% is African American.
Right.
And that means that as an African American, you're more likely to have a match with bone marrow if you have people like you have your same genetic background in the pool. So it only takes 30 seconds, swab, get yourself in the pool, because you never know if you can save potentially, you know, your own sibling or family's life, but also the life of someone else. But the fact is, the more awareness that we can bring to younger kids about paying attention to their health, not until they're adults and get sick,
Right.
but to adopt healthy practices, then that's going to be extremely important, and that's what it's all about. Because, again, black people, and especially black males, die earlier than white males. Black women with breast cancers, we die at 3 or 4 times the rate of white women. And often when we think about race and health, we think it's just an inner city, poor black person. This is across the spectrum. You could be educated, you could live in the suburbs. So it's really about how we can bring awareness and improve everybody's health.